Hi, I'm Lise Wiehl, and we are back with a very special guest today that's going to talk to us about the David Copperfield case and bring in a little bit of show and tell. So without any further ado, I'm going to bring in Brandon Williams. He is the tie and suit magician here in New York. And let the camera go to Brandon, if you wouldn't mind. And there you go. So you can see why he is called the tie and suit magician. He's with the Phantasmo Magic in New York.
Yeah.
Welcome, Brandon.
Thank you for having me,
And of course, we have David Eisbrouch with us here. David's been with me for the last hour and talking about David Copperfield as well. On a serious note, Brandon, before we get to your show and tell, which I just can't wait to get to, tell us a little bit about your thoughts, not as a lawyer, obviously, but as a magician. What do you think this whole case, the Copperfield case, is doing, has done for the reputation of magicians? I mean, David Copperfield, after all, is the penultimate of magicians in the country. What it's done for magicians, you know, the reputation.
So, I mean, in my personal opinion, this is really just a hiccup in magic. You know, exposing one trick pretty much just either it kind of stalls the entertainment of magic, or it pushes magicians to move further into magic. So taking the technique that you already know and then changing it to something different. So really, again, I think it's just a hiccup. This happens to many magicians everywhere, TV magicians, YouTube magicians, or in person. You know, this isn't something that I would have expected to happen with Copperfield, you know, because he's very careful with everything he does. He's very strategic. So, you know, it just happens to be a hiccup with one of the tops.
All right, let's talk about the precise hiccup here, and that's in lucky number 13. That's the name of the trick that he had to actually expose and reveal. He and his stage managers had to reveal to the other side, because this is what he is sued over, that Mr. Cox is suing him over actually being hurt going through this, this trick. So he had to reveal it. Now, will you reveal the magic or the not-so-magic of lucky number 13, a trick?
So it's a very, very simple trick. The method is very simple. It's actually been around way before Copperfield.
Okay.
He's just dressed it up in the way that David Copperfield dresses it up. So the effect is basically 13 audience members are brought up on stage. They're surrounded by the rest of the audience, so in full view. They're put on stage. They're put on a platform that's raised so that there's no hidden trapdoors. They're seated and then covered up. In a flash, they're gone. They end up appearing behind the rest of the audience members. It's a very, very simple trick, very, very entertaining, very visual. So the trick, the method is as simple as simply taking the audience members and placing them behind the audience.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Wait, behind the audience?
Behind the audience. So
that's where they end up.
When you turn around,
they're in back of everybody. Now, this is a huge auditorium.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then that's just a matter of speed. So what happens is the stage is placed here. The audience are here. The only way to extract the audience is everywhere where you're not looking, which is essentially behind the box. So a platform is brought to the box, and the audience members are asked to walk out of the box.
So underneath?
No, behind.
Oh, behind.
Yeah. So then it's just a matter of they have to move all the way, take some secret tunnels, and walk their way behind the audience.
Wouldn't you hear all that, you know, galloping around?
No. The same way that there's soundproofing and, you know, secret passageways, I mean, you won't hear it, especially with all the loud music, all the misdirected talking. Oh, sure. You're not going to hear it.
Okay. And so Mr. Cox obviously says that he got hurt in the debris, dust. He even said dust and debris, I think are the words in the complaint. Okay, all right. So you revealed that. Now David Copperfield is not doing that trick anymore. He's doing other tricks. Speaking of, for show and tell, you have brought this, and of course it's sitting right here.
Yeah.
Now we don't usually have magic tricks, and lawyers are not ever really, well, when they're accused of doing magic, it's not for usually a good reason. So I'm excited that you've brought some fun magic for us today. So tell us what you've got.
So here's going to be a smaller version of like a Copperfield trick.
Okay.
Now, this is a very old trick.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you with a coin. This would be, let's say, an audience member.
Yes. Oh, the coin is an audience member.
The coin is an audience member. So if I were to take the audience member and make them disappear.
Whoa!
Of course, they had to appear somewhere.
Where did that happen?
Now went through the table. And you know what? I'll show you again. We'll do it this way.
Let's do that again.
Just like that.
Guys, are you getting? Okay, camera guys, get in here really close.
Here, you know what?
Man,
how about this?
Viewers can see this. Okay.
I'll do it one more time without touching the coin.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I brought this empty salt shaker.
Okay.
And you can check it out. Just make sure it's solid all the way around.
Okay, yeah. Come on, David. Look, he's got some kind of something going on.
So
there.
I'm not going to touch the coin, but I'm going to try to make it pass through. And I don't want you to see just how it works, so we're going to cover it up.
A little napkin, a little paper towel. That looks like a paper towel from the captain.
It's fair. That's all I did.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Actually, I want you to pick a spot where the coin's going to go through.
Pick a spot on the table? Mm-hmm. How about that dark spot?
That's a good spot.
Okay.
And we didn't pre-plan that.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
No, they didn't. I was sitting right here. They didn't.
Take a look. Just place your hand on top of mine and watch. 1, 2, 3.
What?
And of course, just like the coin, passes right through.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. How did that happen?
So, I will tell you, this is a very, very old trick. It's been revealed many times on YouTube and what have you.
I'm sitting right here. I do not understand this.
I don't mind showing this one to you.
Good. Show us.
So, I won't show you the first parts with the coins going through.
Viewers, can you believe this? This is pretty exciting.
So you guys are going to learn a really great trick. This is one of the
this is
first
pretty
I've learned. So, for this trick, what would happen is you take a small salt shaker, place it on top of the coin.
Okay. Yeah.
Take a napkin or something that has some
Substance,
weight to it.
right.
Yeah. Reason why
Yeah.
is because as you cover it, you place the coin somewhere and you gesture back here. As you do, as all focus is on the coin, you drop the salt shaker off the edge of the table onto your lap. So now the napkin still holds its shape, and all you have to do is just, from here it's acting, it's just pressed down.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that fast enough. Okay,
Once
do it
more.
again.
And now this is going to be in actual speed.
Real time.
Yeah, okay, wait a second. Okay.
Real time.
Okay.
Real time, okay.
So you wrap
Wrap it around.
and you show,
Yeah.
and then you say, where do you want to move this coin?
Oh, and I'm looking there.
Yeah.
Move it
So
here.
Yeah. While you're
And then, of
doing what you
course,
now. Wait a second. So you
it's just a matter of
you
dropping.
just dropped it.
Uh-huh.
But why don't I hear like a clunk or something?
Going into his lap.
Okay, wait. So can you hand it to me for a sec?
Sure.
Here. Okay. If
So you're gonna
I
give it a
can
try?
do it,
Sure.
yeah. Okay. If Lise can do it, then all right. Let me just move all these papers. All right. Let's get the studying over side over there. Look at all these. See, I really actually study for this. Okay. Not for magic, but for the show.
You
Okay.
gotta do it closer to you.
All right. Okay. Okay. So Lise, the magician. All right. So what do I do? I put this
So
here.
you place the salt shaker on top.
Okay, hello guys. Look at me. Okay, put salt shaker on top. Okay, and then I put this thing of substance.
Okay.
Like
So
this.
you wrap it up so it could be a cloth, a newspaper,
Okay.
napkin.
Okay,
So you wrap-
guys, look at this. And then I bring it.
So you grab the whole thing.
Yeah, whole thing.
And you show
Move
that
it
the
towards-
coin's still there.
Look, guys, the coin is still there.
So lift.
And I lift it because the coin is still there.
So you lift the thing towards you as you push the coin forward. So
Look,
the
guys.
misdirection is on the coin. And then you place it on top, just like that.
Didn't even hear it.
That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
For your first try,
it
that
didn't
was
fall
pretty
down anywhere. Oh, that was fun.
good. Beautiful.
Wow.
Great.
Oh, that's great.
So now that you know the trick, how do you feel about it? mean, is it-
Empowered.
And that's actually, believe it or
That's
not,
amazing.
believe it or not, this is what I feel like with the exposing of the Copperfield trick. Audiences now know something, so they feel empowered.
Right.
So now that David, now that his trick is exposed, what will he do next?
He's got to do something bigger and different.
He takes the knowledge of what the audience knows, and then he is going to flip it on their heads.
They'll be looking for now. Now next time, I'll be looking for that. Now I'll be looking. Oh,
You're going to be looking for the moment I drop it.
Right. Now I'll be looking for. Oh, he's trying to make me look there. I'm not going to look there. Now I'll be looking over here. But then you're going to do something totally different.
Well, yeah. I mean, for instance, if I were to do it again, which magicians aren't supposed to show the same trick twice.
Right.
If I were to do it again, you'd be looking everywhere.
Now I'm going to. Right.
So you'd be looking at the coin, but you'd also be looking at this.
Right.
You'd be waiting for
I got to
the
get
salt
5
shaker.
friends to be looking at the different
Exactly.
things. Like a jury is always looking at different points of view.
You'd be waiting for the salt shaker to reach the edge of the table.
And then I'm going to look at that.
Yeah. So without doing that, what trick would I do next? Well, for instance, I would probably fill it up.
Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that? Look at this. It's all full.
Now it's full.
Now, that's pretty... oh, did you have like another one in your coat pocket?
No, a lot of people think I pour it into the salt shaker while you're not looking.
But how could you...
Nobody said he's going to reveal that trick.
That's
Exactly.
true. He didn't. He only said he was going to reveal one trick, not 2
Right.
tricks. Yeah, you got to keep us guessing.
Exactly.
Now that one, yeah. Because look at that. That's a lot to put in there. Do you have any ideas? Wow. I'm so impressed. Thank you so much,
problem.
Brandon. Will you stick around?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Wow.
And maybe next time I'll bring a pepper shaker.
Can you bring a steak next time to go with this?
Knife and fork.
And a knife and fork, and a little salad, and some mashed potatoes on the side, and a little bit of like a chocolate mousse for us all to share.
With a cat- with
Will
a-
you stick around?
With a cabinet.
Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go as we clean up and get ready for our steak and potatoes. We're gonna go to a replay of Copperfield from earlier this week, or from last week. Sorry, from last week. We'll be right back. Thanks.